The Heart of Awareness, one of the most profound texts that I have ever consumed. This is a translation of the ancient Ashtavakra Gita, which is said to be one of the highest teachings that there is on this planet. And it is also said to be one of the greatest works of Advaita Vedanta. And many great teachers consider this work as the direct and the most profound teaching in non-duality. So, in this video, we will explore the Ashtavakra Gita further. Now, let's continue our journey with Ashtavakra Gita. Today, let us look at the chapters 15 to 18. Here, we will explore the nature of an enlightened being and we will understand this reality still more deeply. Chapter 16. Forget everything. My child, you may read or discuss scripture as much as you like, but until you forget everything, you will never live in your heart. You are wise. You play and work and meditate, but still your mind desires that which is beyond everything, where all desires vanish. Striving is the root of sorrow. But who understands this? Only when you are blessed with the understanding of this teaching will you find freedom. Who is lazier than the master? He has trouble even blinking, but only he is happy, no one else. Seeing to this, neglecting that. But when the mind stops setting one thing against another, it no longer craves pleasure. It no longer cares for wealth or religious duties or salvation. Craving the pleasures of the senses, you suffer attachment. Disdaining them, you learn detachment. But if you desire nothing and disdain nothing, neither attachment nor detachment binds you. When you live without discrimination, desire arises. When desire persists, feelings of preference arise, of liking and disliking. They are the root and branches of the world. From activity, desire. From renunciation, aversion. But the man of wisdom is a child. He never sets one thing against another. It is true. He is a child. If you desire the world, you may try to renounce it in order to escape sorrow. Instead, renounce desire. Then you will be free of sorrow and the world will not trouble you. If you desire liberation, but you still say mine, if you feel you are the body, you are not a wise man or a seeker. You are simply a man who suffers. Let Hari teach you, or Brahma, born of lotus, or Shiva himself. Unless you forget everything, you will never live in your heart. Chapter 7. Beyond all. The man who is happy and pure and likes his own company gathers the fruit of his practice and the fruit of wisdom. The man who knows the truth is never happy in the world, for he alone fills the universe. Just as the elephant loves the leaves of the salaki tree, but not the neem tree, so the man who loves himself always spurns the senses. It is hard to find a man who has no desire for what he has not tasted, or who tastes the world and is untouched. Here in the world, some crave pleasure, some seek freedom, but it is hard to find a man who wants neither. He is a great soul. It is hard to find a man who has an open mind, who neither seeks nor shuns wealth or pleasure, duty or liberation, life or death. He does not want the world to end. He does not mind if it lasts. Whatever befalls him, he lives in happiness, for he is truly blessed. Now that he understands, he is fulfilled. His mind is drawn within, and he is fulfilled. He sees and he hears, he touches and smells and tastes, and he is happy. Whatever he does is without purpose. His senses have been stilled. His eyes are empty. He is without desire or aversion. For him, the waters of the world have all dried up. He is not asleep, he is not awake. He never closes his eyes or opens them. Wherever he is beyond everything. He is free. And the man who is free always lives in his heart. His heart is always pure. Whatever happens, he is free of all desires. Whatever he sees or hears or touches, whatever he smells or tastes, whatever he acquires, he is free. Free from striving and from stillness. For indeed, he is a great soul. Without blame or praise, anger or rejoicing, he gives nothing, he takes nothing, he wants nothing, nothing at all. And whoever draws near him, a woman full of passion or death himself, he is not shaken. He stays in his heart. He is free indeed. It is all the same to him, man or woman, good fortune or bad, happiness or sorrow. It makes no difference. He is serene. The world no longer holds him. He has gone beyond the bounds of human nature. Without compassion or the wish to harm, without pride or humility, nothing disturbs him, nothing surprises him, because he is free. He neither craves nor disdains the things of the world. He takes them as they come. His mind is always detached. His mind is empty. He is not concerned with meditation or the absence of it or the struggle between good and evil. He is beyond all, alone. No I, no mine. He knows there is nothing. All his inner desires have melted away. Whatever he does nothing. His mind has stopped working. It has simply melted away. And with it, dreams and delusions and dullness. And for what he has become, there is no name. Now again, this is a wonderful chapter where Ashtavakra is describing the nature of an enlightened being. He is describing his own nature and how he is. And as we read through this, it is so profound and so obvious, and it is the best way to live. And in the culture of Sanatana Dharma, this way of life is considered as the highest goal to be attained. With this, let us look at the next chapter, the 18th chapter, the Master. Love your true self, which is naturally happy and peaceful and bright. Awaken to your own nature, and all delusion melts like a dream. How much pleasure you take in acquiring worldly goods, but to find happiness, you must give them all up. The sorrows of duty, like the heart of the sun, have scorched your heart. But let stillness fall on you with its sweet and cooling showers, and you will find happiness. For the world is nothing, it is only an idea. But the essence of what is and of what is not can never fail. The self is always the same, already fulfilled, without flaw or choice or striving, close at hand but boundless. When the self is known, all illusions vanish, the veil fails, and you see clearly. Your sorrows are dispelled. For the self is free and lives forever. Everything else is imagination, nothing more. But he understands this. The master acts like a child. When you know you are God, and that what is and what is not are both imaginary, and you are at last free of desire, then what is there left to know or to say or to do? For self is everything. When the seeker knows this, he falls silent. He no longer thinks, I am this, I am not that. Such thoughts melt away. He is still, without pleasure or pain, distraction or concentration, learning or ignorance. His nature is free of condition. Win or lose, it makes no difference to him. Alone in the forest or out in the world, a god in heaven or a simple beggar, it makes no difference. He is free of duality. Wealth or pleasure, duty or discrimination mean nothing to him. What does he care what is accomplished or neglected? Finding freedom in this life, the seeker takes nothing to heart, neither duty nor desire. He has nothing to do but to live out his life. The master lives beyond the boundaries of desire, delusion, or the world. Meditation on the truth, liberation itself. What are they to him? You see the world and you try to dissolve it, but the master has no need to. He is without desire. For though he sees nothing. When you have seen God and you meditate on him, saying to yourself, I am he, but when you are without thought and you understand there is only one without a second, on whom can you meditate? When you are distracted, you practice concentration, but the master is undistracted. He has nothing to fulfill. What is there left for him to accomplish? He acts like an ordinary man, but inside he is quite different. He sees no imperfection in himself, nor distraction, nor any need for meditation. He is awake, fulfilled, free from desire. He neither is nor is not. He looks busy, but he does nothing. Striving or still, he is never troubled, and he does whatever comes his way, and he is happy. He has no desires. He has cast off his chains. He walks on air. He is free, tumbling like a leaf in the wind from life to life. He has gone beyond the world, beyond joy and sorrow. His mind is always cool. He lives as if he had no body. His mind is cool and pure. He delights in the self. There is nothing he wishes to renounce. He misses nothing. His mind is naturally empty. He does as he pleases. He is not an ordinary man. Honor and dishonor mean nothing to him. The body does this, not I. My nature is purity. With these thoughts, whatever he does nothing. But he pretends not to know. He finds freedom in this life. But he acts like an ordinary man. Yet, he is not a fool. Happy and bright, he thrives in the world. Weary of the vagaries of the mind, he is at last composed. He does not know or think or hear or see. Undistracted, he does not meditate. Unbound, he does not seek freedom. He sees the world but knows it is an illusion. He lives like God, even when he is still. The selfish man is busy. Even when he is busy, the selfless man is still. He is free. His mind is unmoved by trouble or pleasure. Free from action, desire or doubt, he is still and he shines. His mind does not strive to meditate or to act. It acts or meditates without purpose. When a fool hears the truth, he is muddled. When a wise man hears it, he goes within. He may look like a fool, but he is not muddled. The fool practices concentration and control of the mind. But the master, like the man asleep, he rests in himself and finds nothing more to do. Striving or still, the fool never finds peace, but the master finds it, just by knowing how things are. In this world, men try all kinds of paths, but they overlook the self, the beloved, awake and pure, flawless and full beyond the world. The fool will never find freedom by practicing concentration, but the master never fails. Just by knowing how things are, he is free and constant. Because the fool wants to become God, he never finds him. The master is already God, without ever wishing to be. The fool has no foundation, fretting to be free. He only keeps the world spinning. But the master cuts at its root, the root of all suffering. Because the fool looks for peace, he never finds it. But the master is always at peace, because he understands how things are. If a man looks to the world, how can he see himself? The master is never distracted by this or that. He sees himself, the self that never changes. The fool tries to control his mind. How can he ever succeed? Mastery always comes naturally to the man who is wise and who loves himself. One man believes in existence, another says there is nothing. Rare is the man who believes in neither. He is free from confusion. The fool may know that the self is pure and indivisible, but because of his folly, he never finds it. He suffers all his life. The mind of a man who longs to be free stumbles without support, but the mind of a man who is already free stands on its own. It is empty of passion. The senses are tigers. When a timid man catches sight of them, he runs for safety to the nearest cave to practice control and meditation. But a man without desires is a lion. When the senses see him, it is they who take flight. They run away like elephants as quietly as they can, and if they cannot escape, they serve him like slaves. A man who has no doubts and whose mind is one with the self no longer looks for ways to find freedom. He lives happily in this world, seeing and hearing, touching and smelling and tasting. Just by hearing the truth, he becomes spacious and his awareness pure. He is indifferent to striving or stillness. He is indifferent to his own indifference. So in this chapter even, Ashtavakra is describing the nature of the master, and he is showing us the difference between the fool and the master. If you have been following the teachings of Advaita Vedanta, all of this will become very obvious to you. A master is truly free, whereas a fool is stuck in the world because of his attachment to the world. So, like I have said before, there is nothing much to discuss in Ashtavakra Gita. It is simply about contemplation.